In total, we probably had 20 different contractors come up to the house. So many of them would just show up and just start spewing numbers out. I got the impression they were just trying to get us on the hook and then hit us with change orders or whatever you want, all these additions.
It kind of felt like you can't trust any of these people in this industry.
I came out to go meet Marie and Dave, and at that point it was just trying to understand this family's needs.
He took the time to learn from us what we wanted, and then walked around and frankly said, I'm gonna have to bring out my boss because this is gonna take a little bit of collaboration for us to really give you a good estimate.
It wasn't as if they were just building a 2,000 square foot single-story home on perfect soil, flat land conditions. Something like this, because of the slope property where Booth Road is located, soil conditions, it really is sitting down with Dave and Marie and understanding what their goal and what they want coming out of this project, what they expect. And I need to extrapolate as much information as I can from Dave and Marie to understand what to provide in an estimate.
No other contractor had done that. Everybody else came up and, oh, this is going to be X amount and X amount and X amount without really knowing what they were dealing with. But here these guys come up and say, well, you know, I better bring in some of the other guys in the company because they need to come look at this because there'll be retaining walls involved and so on. And from that point, we knew, okay, these guys know what they're doing. They're not just going around trying to get people signed up and then worry about how they're going to do it later. They wanted to figure that part out first before we even got into any sort of contract with them.
For majority, I wouldn't say all, but majority of the families that do what Dave and Marie did, which is building a brand new home from start, it's going to be a first and a last time. Whatever the price of the project is, we look at that as that family extending all that they have and what they've worked for to finance this project.
For the homeowners, it's very important that they get the accurate quote because of the fact that they know how much they want to spend. They're limited to what the banks allow them to borrow. So on our side, when they give us the parameters and what they're looking for, their needs and their wants, it's important for us to look at the scope of the work in its entirety because we want to make sure that they can depend on everything that we say. What was unique about the Holloway project is they actually wanted to dig a massive hole on the side of the mountain.
You don't normally build 4 stories. You don't deal with so much of the groundwork. We removed tons of earth here just to be able to build the foundation for this home.
Their retaining wall scaled about 30 some odd feet high. So, you look up in the air and you see this massive wall is pretty impressive.
We worked not too far away, so we were here all the time. Almost in the beginning, almost every day after work.
Every day, not almost.
As often as we came by, we could always see progress. He never came back to us at any point in the build and said, I need more money. You know, things come up that change the cost of what's going on. Because they stuck to their guns and stuck to their number, we knew that it wasn't just about, let me see how much I can get out of these guys before I'm out of here. It was just about the house and making it for us. Every time we come home, we drive to the house, we just smile when we pull up. And people that come over for the first times, everybody thinks that we just moved in a couple months ago. Anybody can build a house that looks good when you first move in, but it's how it looks at the 3-year, the 5-year, the 15-year mark. A lot of houses look a lot older than they are just because they're not built very well. But this one, it still looks brand new, like the day we moved in.
It's after the project it's what's so gratifying to me because when everything is done, we still stay in contact. They're still happy, and it lets me know that, you know what, I did fulfill my job because we provided them with that, delivering the expectations and what they're looking for. But for me, more importantly, I think I have friends. I have an extended family that I know I can visit. I can come by. Barbecues. I still see the Holloways. Till today, I still see the Holloways.